Definitely. I mean, that top line figure of 5.3% growth definitely is better than we expected, better than what the markets expected more broadly as well. We saw, if you look at the quarter on quarter terms as well, that acceleration in growth from Q1 relative to the end of 2023. And it's really surprising because, if you cast your mind back to the opening of this year, we had, a very shaky start for China. We had the foreign investors pulling out. We saw that flow through to equity markets, and officials had to intervene to stem some of those falls. So the fact that China's been able to find its footing in the months since is really positive news. I think the key takeaway is while that top line figure, that 5.3% growth, is exceptionally good, there is a real concern that there's this mismatch that's growing within China's economy. And that's that manufacturers, they seem to be doing pretty well at the moment. Confidence in the sector is good, production is ramping up, and promisingly investment as well is also quite strong. But at the same time, you've got households who are still very, very nervous. They're not willing to spend, and that poses a real challenge for China in being able to have a sustainable growth trajectory this year. I mean, China is really in this sort of transition phase at the moment. It goes back to that manufacturing story. We've got the three new industries, so that big focus on electric vehicles, on solar panels, on batteries, and that's been a real bright spot for China's economy at the moment. And it's actually been where a lot of that manufacturing good news has come from. It's that more high-tech or slightly more high-tech manufacturing that is really boosting manufacturing overall at the moment. The Q1 figure, does a really good job in getting it part of the way there. That beat expectations and does put it on track to be able to hit that. But one of the concerns is, as I said, a lot of that growth coming from manufacturing. It's a little bit like having all your eggs in one basket. It does leave it vulnerable to shocks. And really what we want to see to ensure that China hits that around 5% growth target is households starting to spend more, to gain confidence, to be another real driver of growth for the economy this year.